Alright, so there was like, everything's looking pretty good, but there was a couple points that I picked up on. And the first one of which is shoes. Try not to train in your trainers, if you know what I mean. If you really need to wear shoes, you should probably better off getting those Vibram 5 fingers or even weightlifting shoes. I reckon it's well worth getting the shoes. I use them myself, especially if you're thinking about like doing more weightlifting. It just gives you more mechanical advantage, and it gives your ankles less ability to sort of do this number. You kind of want to be planted firm and generate more power. I'll talk about some of the technique things as well. Alright. Excuse the demo because I don't have a decent bar on me, but the first piece is your chest positioning, and everything's going to be a little bit exaggerated so you can see what I'm talking about. Your chest positioning is pretty good, but it could be a little bit more upright with your shoulders further over the bar. So what I mean by that is, instead of being sort of chest down low and your shoulders directly above the bar, what you want to do is have your chest up high, so chest up and your shoulders over the bar. So that's the difference between, your shoulders in front of the bar, shoulders over the bar. So you want to be shoulders in front of the bar, chest up, pow. So there's also the tiniest little bit of a pre-dip. Like, it was really hard to detect, but I kind of did notice it, and I reckon if your weights went higher, then you'd probably it would probably get worse. What I mean by pre-dip is you sort of like accelerate into the lift by going down, bang, and that's where you're going to get your really sore back from. So the way to counter that is to take on about like 2 or 3% of the load, prepare for it, then explode into your pull, bang. Finishing the pull. As it stands, your pull is pretty good, but your pull is sort of finishing at this level here. Where you want the pull to finish is in full extension, so that's like shrugged on your tiptoes, as tall as you can possibly get. So the way to do that, or a good strategy for it, is to like break your pull into 2 different parts. First piece is from shins to the knee level, and the second piece is knee level to full extension. So part 1 is slower than part 2, so it's going to look like in slow motion. 1, 2. Finishing over here is going to be a massive advantage when you've got a lot of weight, because it means all you need to do is duck under that weight and you're good to go. That's about it, really. Everything else looks really good in your pull, man. Like, considering that it takes about 10,000 lifts to get decent technique, everything else is looking quite good.